Welcome back to another What Sold Weekend Edition video, guys. So these are my sales from March 28th on Friday until Monday, March 31st. Holy moly, tomorrow is April. Wow, this month really kind of flew by, I feel like. Anyway, let's get into it. I'm going to try to move as quickly as possible. It was a long day of shipping and it's almost dinner time. There are apartments above my warehouse and someone has been slow cooking something all day long and it smells so good, but it's been a little bit torturous. I cannot wait to get out of here and go home and eat something. Anyway, let's get into what sold this weekend. First thing is two skeins. I'm not sure. I call them skeins, but I've heard them pronounced skeins. So I don't know. I'm not really a crocheter or a knitter or anything. So I really don't know the proper pronunciation. But anyway, I sold two of these for $16.99 with free shipping. So I still had a bin full of yarn from last spring that I picked up. And initially I thought maybe I would put it on Whatnot. I did a few Whatnot shows and decided that it really wasn't for me. It was fun, but it's just not for me, at least not at this point in my life. I don't like having a strict schedule, especially because I never know what's going to happen. You know, if my kids need me or if my mom needs me, I feel like I would be canceling Whatnot shows all the time because life, you know, and something always seems to be turning up and I am the go-to to take care of everything. So no, thank you. Can't do Whatnot right now at this point in my life. But anyway, I was initially going to put these on Whatnot, like do a Whatnot show, and you know, they kind of just got tucked away and I forgot about them, and I pulled them out the other day and I was like, let me just list these, and the stuff has been selling. So anyway, next item is a Cacique lightly lined t-shirt bra. This sold for $24 plus shipping. Then to a viewer, Kathy purchased this luminous sterling silver Swarovski crystal. That word can be a mouthful. You guys are probably like, does she know how to say anything? I swear I do. I don't know. But anyway, this sold for $39.99 plus shipping. Kathy also purchased this vintage art glass ashtray. I love the colors in this. This sold for $29.99. Plus shipping. I combined shipping for Kathy, of course. Next item Kathy purchased was this Ray Dunn birdhouse clock. That sold for $19.99. Oh, someone's walking a puppy out there. I hear him barking, or her, or maybe a full-grown dog, not necessarily a puppy. Anyway, next is two Napco bird salt and pepper shakers. I love these. I think they are just so adorable. They sold for $34.99 plus shipping. So Kathy, thank you for your purchases. I hope that you love them. All right. Now we're moving on to another viewer. Lots of viewer sales this weekend. Lori was in the holiday spirit, weren't you, Lori? You got some really great items. So Lori purchased 4 Memory Lane, Rudolph and the Island of Misfit Toys clip-on Christmas ornaments. She purchased Sam the Snowman. I'm just going to pop these up real quick. Hermie, the abominable, here we go again. All right. The abominable snowman or snow monster, not snowman, snow monster. And Rudolph. That totaled $59.96. And then Lori also purchased this Kurt Adler Bellissimo Santa with polar bear. This ornament sold for $36. And then also 5 Thomas Kincaid Old World Santa ornaments, Ashton Drake. These sold for $50. Lori, I did combine what I could for you if you're watching this. If not, you already saw the refund. I did combine what I could, but I could not combine everything just out of safety. So Lori also purchased this vintage German Santa Claus, blown glass Santa. I love this one. He was $25. And this blown glass flower, this is the one I shipped separately. This is beautiful. This sold for $49.95. And lastly, Lori purchased 2 cookbooks, a vintage Maine cookbook and a New York cabbie cookbook. Wow. Lori, thank you for your purchases. All your items have shipped, and I hope that you enjoy them. So next, I have to scroll back down here on my thing here. I was trying to get all Lori's purchases together. All right, next is a Salmon Libby Julia Chelsea boots. These were from my Walmart clearance. These sold for $19 plus shipping. I've been selling these. I'm still selling them. I'm getting low. I'm probably at maybe about the halfway mark, but I still have some. Next is a Navajo trinket box made with horsehair. This I picked up at a church thrift sale back in January, I believe it was, if you guys remember that video. I think this was so cool. It sold on best offer for $33 plus shipping. Next is a Joan Rivers red, white, and blue patriotic bee pin. I picked this up a couple weeks ago, just a quick mad dash into a thrift store that I was passing by. So recent listing, didn't take long to sell at all. Next is a Longaberger pottery small pie plate. This was from my large lot of Longaberger. This sold for $19 plus shipping. Then I sold this Longaberger Collectors Club miniature 8x8 brownie dish. It's not 8x8. It's just a replica of an 8x8, but I did show the measurements in the listing. It's very small, and that sold for $19.99 plus shipping. Then I sold a lot of 7 Bomb Party stack bracelets. These I purchased at a yard sale about a year ago. I think they were in a video, but these sold on best offer of $200 plus shipping for the lot of 7. Then to the same buyer, I sold 3 Longaberger napkins. They are single napkins. I sold one in the early harvest pattern, the Chelsea Paisley pattern, and the falling snow pattern. So all of those went to the same buyer, and they sold for a total of $35.97 with shipping included. All right, then I sold this Charles Henry off-shoulder dress. Had a little spot, new with tags, but it had a little spot, so priced it to sell. It sold for $18.99 plus shipping. I have had that for a little while. Also from a recent video, this was just from a haul video, I think last month maybe, or maybe the beginning of March. No, I think it might have been the end of February. It was just like this one-off yard sale, indoor yard sale, garage sale that I happened upon, and bought a whole bunch of stuff. This was one of the items, this vintage Mr. Coffee iced tea maker. This sold for $55 plus shipping. It is spring. We've had some sunny, warmish weather, and people are looking to start brewing that iced tea. And I can't say that I blame them, because I need to make some iced tea myself. I love iced tea. It is like, I don't drink soda, really, maybe like twice a year. So it's either water, infused water, or coffee, or iced tea, and the occasional chai. Those are my drinks. So anyway, hope you enjoyed knowing that. Next is an acrylic pencil or candle holder. I think you can use it for either or. Although it would look pretty cool with a candle in it. I think it would look really cool lit up, but it is filled with pennies, and this sold for $15 plus shipping on a best offer. All right, then I sold 2 more skeins of yarn. Impeccable Yarn, Ombre Earth is the color. These sold for $14.99 with free shipping. I don't know. I might be pricing this yarn too low. I'm not sure. Anyway, next is, or just right, because it's been selling pretty fast. Next is a So Many Creations Diva Frame Wallet Clutch Purse. I don't know. It's got the hardware in it. This sold for $14.99 with free shipping. Then I sold a Coach Brooke Signature Duffel Bag Purse. This sold on best offer of $153 plus shipping. This is new with tags. This came from one of the yard sales on the Massachusetts trip that Michelle and I took last summer. So yeah, that was a good sale. I bought a couple bags from that excuse me, from that woman, a couple brand new Coach bags. All right. Now, also from a recent rummage sale is this Shannon Cobalt Blue Cut to Clear Crystal Pedestal Centerpiece Bowl. If you guys remember me shoving this into my Hulkin bag and then stacking a million other things on top of it. Nothing broke. Nothing broke. Anyway, this sold for a best offer of $120 plus shipping. So that was a great sale. Next is for New Arcadia. They were not new, but the brand is New Arcadia. Drinking glasses, double old fashions. They look vintage, but they're newer. These sold for $39.99 plus shipping. They came from a yard sale, I believe. Then I sold a pair of Jules Molly Welly boots, rain boots. These sold for $39.99 plus shipping. I've had these for a little while. I purchased a pallet of shoes maybe a year or so after I moved into this warehouse, and this was one of the shoes, one of the pairs that I have left. Next is a Longaberger medium spoon basket. This sold for $15 plus shipping. Then I sold a set of 4 Waterford crystal whiskey glasses. These came from an estate sale back in, I believe, January, maybe February. Never made it to video, but I bought a whole bunch of Waterford from this sale. And these are the first of this particular style to sell for $199.99 plus shipping. I still have 2 sets of 4 available. All right, then I sold this peace sign statue. I thought this was kind of cool. I don't remember where I got this. It's a recent listing. I think I got it at either a yard sale or a thrift store, and it sold for $20 plus shipping. And then from yesterday's haul, we have this Elizabeth Arden Millennium Night Cream. This sold for $34.99 plus shipping. And then I sold 2 Costa Boda Snowball votive candle holders. These sold for $35 plus shipping. Those always sell. I sell those time and time again. I'm always picking those up. Then I sold 2 Scentsy Buddies. Scentsy Buddies, you put like the scent pouch in their back pouch or whatever. And I don't know, but this was a Scentsy Disney collab, Lady and the Tramp. These 2 sold for $25 plus shipping. Next is, and I think some of these were in my last video, a set of 4 vintage Fire King Jadeite oven restaurant ware. I don't know why I have ovenware. Nobody's going to put their mugs in an oven, right? But they, they say ovenware on the bottom, whatever. Anyway, set of 4 sold for $79.99 plus shipping. Last 4 that I had, I sold 5 of them last week for $100. All right, then I sold 7 Jan Moran books, Seabreeze Summer Series. These sold for $27 plus shipping. These were a fairly recent pickup. It was just kind of like a quick pop into an estate sale that I was nearby that had been, running for 2 days, I think. And I went in and purchased a bunch of books. And and a couple other things. But yeah, I split them out into like series or whatever. And yeah, these sold for 27 bucks plus shipping. And it didn't take too long. I only had these listed a couple weeks. All right. I did also sell, I'm just going to tell you about it. I'm not even going to pop it up on the screen because I had to cancel the order. But I did sell to Deanne, my Australian buyer. I sold her the Wizard of Oz doorstop that was in yesterday's video. And unfortunately, as I was going to ship it, I dropped it. I dropped it and I broke it. So I was so sad. I was kicking myself that I did that. Really, really kicking myself. That it was just such a unique piece. I loved it. So yeah, she already knows. I already, you know, contacted her and canceled the order and refunded her or whatever. But yes, so like all the enamel kind of like cracked off when I dropped it. So sad. I had my arms full. I was like, oh, I should have been more careful. Anyhow, moving on. Next is, you guys may remember these from a rummage sale in the fall, I believe. You know, it definitely was the fall. I remember taking photos of Princeton University and there were leaves on the ground. So I think it was October. Anyway, these Jeffrey Campbell's, size 11, got these at a rummage sale. These sold for $40 plus shipping on best offer. So that was a good sale. Next, I sold a Sony microphone. It doesn't have an extra plug. I think the packaging shows like room for an extra plug. I don't even know. It's been a while since I listed that. I think I might have picked that up in Georgia last year. I've been all over the place. Last year was, I traveled a little bit last year, but I'm pretty sure that came from Georgia. Anyway, sold for $10 plus shipping. And then I sold a Spode botanical dinner plate for $14.99. That was also in yesterday's haul video, along with the two Crabtree and Evelyn rose soaps that I picked up at a rummage about a week ago. If you guys watched that video, the Crabtree and Evelyn sold for $23 with free shipping, and the plate, I already told you about the plate. Then I sold a Dooney & Bourke Florentine fold-over crossbody bag. This sold for $90 plus shipping. That I picked up at a yard sale. And then there's a Certified International English Garden footed mug. This sold for $11 plus shipping. Then we have a Bruno Cucinelli Italy women's t-shirt. It's got like a chain on the pocket, kind of neat. This sold on best offer of $75 plus shipping. I got this at an estate sale last year with a bunch of great stuff. Peruvian Connection sweaters. Oh, geez. What were the pants? I picked up a pair of pants that I sold for like over $400. They were cashmere. I can't remember the brand right off. Oh, but that sale was so good. And I found this shirt. I forgot to list this. Got mixed in with some other things. So I listed this about a month or so ago. And yeah, it sold pretty quick. And lastly is an archetype, just spelled weird, I think. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but this was a supplement from a magazine that was put out. This came from one of the storage pallets that I purchased last year, and this sold for $25 plus shipping. So we really blew through this. What sold? We are at the end already, and I'm not even at 20 minutes. So that is going to wrap up this video, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.